A senior Hamas official said on Tuesday the Palestinian militant group had accepted a United Nations-backed ceasefire resolution and is ready to negotiate details, a move the U.S. called a hopeful sign. Qatari and Egyptian mediators said they had received a formal reply from Hamas to the truce proposal, and Hamas and its ally, Palestinian Islamic Jihad, issued a joint statement on Tuesday expressing, quote, readiness to positively reach a deal to end the war in Gaza. The UN Security Council approved U.S. President Joe Biden's proposal for a truce on Monday. Biden's proposal would pause fighting in the Gaza Strip and facilitate the return of Israelis held hostage by Hamas, ultimately leading to an end to the war.
We have the prospect of an immediate ceasefire, building toward an enduring one, and tremendous relief for people in Gaza.
In a visit to Tel Aviv on Tuesday, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken responded to Hamas's statement with measured optimism.
Well, I say it is a hopeful sign, just as the statement that they issued after the president made his proposal 10 days ago was hopeful, but it's not dispositive.
Both Israel and Hamas suggested on Tuesday the plan fit their clashing goals, raising doubt whether any genuine headway toward a deal had been made. The war began when Hamas-led Palestinian militants stormed into southern Israel from Gaza on October 7th. Killing more than 1,200 people and seizing more than 250 as hostages, according to Israeli tallies. Israel's retaliatory air and ground onslaught in Gaza has killed more than 37,000 Palestinians, the Gaza Health Ministry said on Tuesday. Israeli strikes have reduced most of the densely populated coastal enclave to wasteland. Blinken traveled from Israel to neighboring Jordan for a summit on the humanitarian response for Gaza's 2.3 million residents, most of whom are now homeless. The American diplomat announced more than $400 million in assistance for Palestinians.
The draft resolution has been adopted.
The United Nations Security Council backed a plan on Monday for a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas in the Gaza Strip. It's the plan U.S. President Joe Biden outlined on May 31st, aimed at ending the 8-month-long war. Monday's resolution welcomes that proposal, says Israel has accepted the deal, and calls on Hamas to agree to it.
Will those in favor of the draft resolution please raise their hand?
14 Security Council members voted in favor.
Abstentions?
Russia abstained. Its ambassador asked what Israel had specifically agreed to. Hamas welcomed the adoption of the U.S.-drafted resolution. In a statement, the militant group said it's ready to cooperate with mediators over implementing the plan's principles.
It's time for this war to end.
The resolution supports a 3-phase ceasefire plan laid out by Biden, which he described as an Israeli initiative. Negotiators from the U.S., Egypt, and Qatar have been trying to hash out a ceasefire for months. Hamas says it wants a permanent end to the war in Gaza, an Israeli withdrawal from the enclave of 2.3 million people. Israel is retaliating against Hamas, which rules Gaza, over the October 7th attack by its militants. More than 1,200 people were killed and over 250 taken hostage, according to Israeli tallies. More than 37,000 Palestinians have been killed in the Israeli assault, according to Gaza health authorities.
Hey, hello everyone.
Coming to see us.
Working every minute to bring everyone home. You heard the world speak very clearly last night at the Security Council. This is clearly what everyone wants.
To get out of the way.
1 meter.
Back up. Everybody take a step back. Everybody take a step back. Everybody take a step back, please. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I just met with the families of the American hostages in Gaza. I've had the opportunity to meet with them many times now on every trip here to the region when they visited Washington. And as always, it's an incredibly powerful thing. It's hard for any of us to put ourselves in their shoes, to feel what they've been feeling these many, many long months. They were elated at the rescue of 4 hostages just a couple of days ago, but they continue to feel deeply, powerfully, this enduring separation from their loved ones. The proposal that President Biden put forward is the best way to do that. And I think, as I said just yesterday, you've had country after country make that clear in supporting the proposal. And then yesterday, the United Nations Security Council, in effect speaking for the entire international community, made it as clear as it possibly could be that this is what the world is looking for. 14 votes for, no votes against, something quite rare at the Security Council these days, and I think that speaks volumes too. So everyone's vote is in except for one vote, and that's Hamas. We have the prospect of an immediate ceasefire, building toward an enduring one, and tremendous relief for people in Gaza, but also opening prospects for Israel to build enduring security, which is what this country needs and has wanted from day one of its existence. Integration in the region with its neighbors. Being able also to make sure that people who've been forced from their homes in the north can return home. Building a future that provides the kind of enduring security that Israel has not enjoyed.
Hamas issued a statement in support of it, essentially. Do you see this as a hopeful sign that they might be leaning toward accepting it? What more needs to be done to persuade Hamas to accept the ceasefire deal?
Well, I say it is a hopeful sign, just as the statement that they issued after the president made his proposal 10 days ago was hopeful, but it's not dispositive. What is dispositive, at least what's so far been dispositive one way or another, is the word coming from Gaza and from the Hamas leadership in Gaza. That's what counts, and that's what we don't have yet. And that's why I say we're waiting to see. Everyone has said yes, except for Hamas. And if Hamas doesn't say yes, then this is clearly on them.
Thank you.
Thanks.